words? Yeah. Hey, Darren, can you bring the plaque and bring it up? Absolutely. Darren's going to grab it for you. Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Carl Clemens, CAL FIRE Division Chief for this area, but a lot of people don't know that I started out as a volunteer. From that EMT class, way back in the early 90s, that Kevin put together, that put a lot of us on a course into a career in the fire service. Those are familiar faces. And through that class, in the early 90s, say 32 years ago, there's been a lot of us that have come through the fire service in the region together, maintained the relationships, the friendships, and it's all because of the biggest advocate for fire and EMS services in the backcountry that I ever knew. Kevin, when I first met him at that EMT class, just seemed like everybody described him to a T. The surfer guy that was way laid back, but when it came to the things he was passionate about, you really saw his devotion, dedication, and drive. So from that class, a lot of us, Darren here was in that class, Ben, Buddy, there's a lot of us that were in that EMT class, and even at the end of that class, the instructor said this was one of the funnest classes we ever taught, because everybody was just having fun, but learning a lot of the skills to devote to the backcountry communities. And that's what I took away from one of those classes, was Kevin's devotion to helping everybody around him. And on behalf of CAL FIRE, San Diego County Fire, and all the residents that he helped over the years, thank you to his family for sharing him with us, allowing him the time, the support to come out and do what he did and what he loved doing, because it sure paid off. Countless people that he helped, I mean, you can't even put a number to it. All the people that he set on a good career path, all the good that he did throughout his life and his career, you just can't add that up, you can't count it. So, again, after that EMT class, every time I saw Kevin, he would make time to come over and say, hey, Carl, how are you? So he wasn't just the chief to a lot of us, he was a friend. And they described him to a T. In, the Hawaiian shirt, flip-flops, and his helmet. And later in our careers, when we all know you're not supposed to do that, we'd be like, Kevin, what are you doing? I've been working for me all these years. Okay. You're the chief, but, we're doing things a little different now. Well, it's worked for me all these years, so it always worked out for me. I hope that we're all as fortunate as Kevin, that everything works out for us, because from the outside looking in, it looked like he had a pretty damn good life. Good support structure, his family, his fire family, his community, it seemed like he had a pretty damn good life. So, that's all I
Can I just get, real quick, all the volunteers from Julian Queen Mac to come up?